Psalm chapter 2. Why do the nations conspire and the peoples plot in vain? The kings of the earth take their stand, and the rulers gather together against the Lord and against his anointed one. Let us break their chains, they say, and throw off their fetters. The one enthroned in heaven laughs. The Lord scoffs at them. Then he rebukes them in his anger and terrifies them in his wrath, saying, I have installed my king on Zion, my holy hill. I will proclaim the decree of the Lord. He said to me, You are my son. Today I have become your father. Ask of me, and I will make the nations your inheritance, the ends of the earth your possession. You will rule them with an iron scepter. You will dash them to pieces like pottery. Therefore, you kings, be wise. Be warned, you rulers of the earth. Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry and you be destroyed in your way, for his wrath can flare up in a moment. Blessed are all who take refuge in him. This is Psalm chapter 2, and today is December the 21st, I think. Yes, December the 21st of 2021. I am simply reminded in reading this psalm of C.S. Lewis's approach to the Psalms, and something that came back to me from, I've been reading some Lewis recently. I'm almost always reading some Lewis, C.S. Lewis, but to basically be careful how we read the Psalms. They're a different form of literature than is just regular prose. And there's a variety of Psalms. So we have to be careful with them to not attempt to read them in a purely literal way, as if they're a cookbook or a scientific, or a manual telling you, assembly instructions or something like that. And in some cases, I think we probably can't just read them as pure poetry either. So to just approach the Psalms I think caution is not the right word I'm looking for, but just to approach the Psalms, I think the way I am approaching the Psalms today and approaching this psalm is just in a very open way, in a very individual way, allowing my intellect to feed into my awareness and my perspective of what the Psalms are, but also not allowing it to be overpowering, and allowing my spirit to be seeking, and allowing my mind and my heart to be reaching out to God as I read this psalm, and as I go on to read any other scriptures that I'm going to read today. So I think for me, the way I'm taking the psalm in the moment is just a way of communing with the Lord, a way of accepting something from him that I may not entirely understand, and not necessarily applying it to my own practical situation, but just reaching out with my spirit man, the spirit that's inside of me. Never, of course, leaving behind the other aspects of who I am as a whole creature. But in any case, those are my comments on not just Psalm 2 this morning, but maybe on just the way I'm, in retrospect, that God is, that I'm spending my time with my Lord this morning. So, thank you for joining me.